Day.
Creating space and offering hospitality to bring neighbors together. That's the idea behind the organization Community Happens Here. Ruth Wolfe and Tyler Chernesky, who are hard at work on their mission, are here to tell us more. It is so nice to have you both. I've enjoyed talking with you this afternoon. I was going to say morning. I don't know what time it is, do I?
Thank you so much for having us. We're so excited.
Yes, we were talking about this. I really, if you could, Ruth Ann, tell us how you dreamt up this idea.
Well, it has a lot of threads, but it starts at Pleasant Ridge Montessori School when my daughter was a kindergartner, and we got involved in our neighborhood public elementary school, and we realized that how vibrant a diverse place is and how much work. So we kept working and doing a lot, and wow, by sixth grade it was great, and 250 people come to watch the children on stage, such diversity, and then oops, she goes to high school and we realize nobody talks to each other again. And it was because the parents weren't turning to each other and just talking to each other to start those conversations. So the adults, and I thought, what makes community? I work so hard. And I realized community can't happen in abstract. It can only happen one person at a time, right here between two people.
That's right.
So
or three.
And now, but
we don't want to leave him out.
Well, he is a genius at creating it, but he also is doing it one person at a time.
Sure.
And then he might introduce, he knows you, then he introduces me to you, then he can withdraw, and I can talk to you. So how do we start those conversations? How do we make safe places for young people? So that, as she grew up into the high school situation, I started really wondering, how can I make this work of diversity? And I felt I could stand in the sidewalk and accost people with lemonade.
Talk to me,
Talk to me.
We're doing this.
So that's the basis of sidewalk hospitality.
It's really special and kind of how you have formulated this. You obviously have such a passion for it. We're seeing a little bit on the screen now. You know, Tyler, kind of tell us from your perspective as you're doing this, what the needs of the community, what are the big needs that the group helps meet?
Yeah, the Surgeon General recently declared a loneliness epidemic in the country, meaning that they found people aren't feeling connected with their neighbors in their neighborhood, and of course that leads to fear, worry, all kinds of things. And so in a very real sense, we see Community Happens Here as a place that's combating that epidemic. It's teaching people real skills for how to talk to strangers. It's helping students learn to talk to an adult to whom they're not related.
That can be hard.
Which is a big stretch.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard for adults to talk to other adults, but especially for our teens. So in that sense, we see it meeting a real need that people may not know they have, but people need to feel connected, and we've created a space where hopefully folks are finding more connection in the neighborhood.
I love it. Well, it's clear, just even from seeing the pictures and talking to both of you, it's working. Let's talk, what's the community response been like?
We've been amazed and gratified, and it's always surprising. You can't predict what will happen any one Saturday or Tuesday when we're doing our sidewalk hospitality. So suddenly I notice a conversation happening between a couple of people, or a very shy child who sidles up and says, "Can I volunteer next week?" And then sure. So it's a small, slow, but I feel we're getting a lot of traction now. We have people in the community that help us monthly with donations to try to keep us going. So I'm very encouraged.
Yeah, it's a great, huge response.
Yes, it is a huge response.
Let's talk about that. If somebody's watching today and says, you know, maybe I didn't know about this, or I'd heard of it, but I didn't fully know, how do we get involved? What is something that, you know, you mentioned donations.
Yeah, so we're around every Saturday from 11 to 1. So you could come at any Saturday to see what's happening in real life. I know we're going to be building with Legos this Saturday. A couple Saturdays from now, we're doing a storytelling exercise. We'll have our 4th birthday party soon. And then on our website, communityhappenshere.org, you can always see our calendar, and there is a donate button too. But that'd be a great way if someone was curious. Communityhappenshere.org, just visit.
We care a lot, not just come, do a thing and leave, but come, settle in, find a little minute. Don't have to take long, but let a kid give you some lemonade.
I love that.
say hello to them. That's really the best thing you can do, is come in
Just-
your human form and talk to someone.
Yeah, make that connection. Well, I love all of it. I know there's so much going on. I wish we had even more time to talk about all of it, but this has been wonderful. And thank you for all the things and these real connections that you're doing here for the community. It's impressive work, and we thank you. We put that the handle and everything up on the screen so you guys can check it out. Of course, this segment will be online, so you can check that out as well. Guys, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you so much for your interest in us.
Thank you. We'll be